They begin with a run by Miller. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get it behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Going play action. Ridder
on the move to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now Ridder to throw on 1st down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
The Falcons at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ridder now.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Colin Saunders coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now a man who did his collegiate punting just a couple hours from here in Clemson in South Carolina, Bradley Pinion to kick. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He gets it complete to A.T. Perry.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. Give them 18 on the play. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
On 3rd and 1, it's Ritter.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter.
Flushed out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Third down and 6.
Up the middle they go. Barlow. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
On for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
So, Charles, they get to him with their first turnover of the game, and then they can hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now.
There's Chris Olave.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A first down carry now for Miller.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Second down throw coming for Ridder.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Ridder going to change up the look. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Second down and 6 now. Looking to throw once more. Here's Ridder.
Open man, and again it's Sutton.
And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Ridder will set up to throw it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here's Ridder. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw it here. Ridder.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Ridder going to sneak it.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal to go.
This time, Ridder choosing to throw it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown!
Kyle Pitts
with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Ridder with it after the play fake. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Touchdown, Falcons! Anthony Schwartz from 10 yards out. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 40. On play action, here's Ridder. Open man downfield is Johnson. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a second and 10. Give to Algier from the shotgun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ridder throwing on third down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Algier in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And a rally's on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
They got the ball now following a big...
And now here's another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Coup for the extra point.
And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Come on.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And my goodness, another interception.
Racing to the end zone.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Coup now for the point after.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And that flag accepted.
Youngway Koo kicks off for Atlanta.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's complete to Moreau, the tight end.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Perry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first intercept. He's got a man complete. It's a great play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Ritter off the play fake. Out to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll give to Algier out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Slot man moves right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll give it up the middle to Miller.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On first down, Barlow, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Isaiah Foskey able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Deontay Johnson, 64 yards. And the Falcons add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That one goes for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by A.J. Terrell, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allgeier. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
On 2nd down, Barlow. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
A gain of 3, second down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
He don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they take a knee. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Algier. And he is going to lose yardage here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Young Wei Koo for the Falcons field goal.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And it's still not even further. Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw now on first down. Olave holds it in. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw again. Complete to Olave on the out route. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they